road, meaning we wanted to stay. Like the governor called and he told him to wait. Unstrapped from the chair, put him back in his cage. The audience ain't famous, and they ain't gon' clap, and they ain't gon' praise. They want everything back that they paid. Cause they been waiting since then to see the lights get dim. I want you to say you are a superstar. Have no fear, the clouds here, and the lights are on. And I wanna show. Chauffeur, come and take me away. Cause I was standing in town for like 5 whole days. Me and security ain't getting along. And when I got to the front, they told me all the tickets were gone. So just take me home when the mood is mellow, when the roses are grown, and the M&M's are yellow, when the light bulbs around my mirror don't flicker. Everybody gets a nice autograph picture. One for you and one for your sister, who had to work tonight but is an avid listener. Every song's a favorite song and Mike's no feedback. All the reviewers say you need to go and see that. And everybody claps cause everybody is pleased. And then they all take the stage up on me. Like If you are what you say you are, a superstar. Have no fear, the cameras here, and the microphones, and they're
John, Jon. My last name is Drucks, D-R-U-C-K-S. You need to look at my tighter Facebook page. It's my book, Change 2014. It follows Change 2013 and Change 2012. Because God knows we need change. We need change now. And I was just walking down the boardwalk in Venice Beach. And as you saw, our so-called president, what's his name, born in who knows where, smoking a joint with dope underneath, and that's as a song in the background saying something about if you are who you say you are, and then a superstar, and that's what we got going on here. That's crazy stuff, and we need to stand up for the truth right now. We're $17.5 trillion in debt, and that's what we know about. Okay, it's worse than that, and I think everyone knows that. This country's bankrupt. It's being held up. Literally, it's already been held up is the problem, but it's being held up by a shoestring as they take the market to the highest level so they can have it fall from the highest level. Just like history repeats over and over again under this rigged game of monopoly in their rigged game of life. All based on secrets and lies. And we need to stand up for the truth now. Because again, we're $17.5 trillion in debt that we know about. We're on the verge of nuclear World War III, and we don't even know who our president is or where he was born. Dope. That's what it all is a bunch of dope, and you got to be a dope to believe it. You need to stand up right now. Stand for the truth. It's the word of God. I believe the people should give the dope one chance, and one chance only, to stand up for the truth. Tell us everything. Obey his oath. He's under oath. And that's what we need to understand here. Every one of these public servants in our government, in our military, in our police, in our government offices on the local level, they're all under oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America. And we need to stand up for the truth now. We need to force these people to obey their oath, which they should be doing from the start. Dope. Yeah, again, you gotta be a dope to believe anything that's coming out of these mouths lately. It's all a bunch of secrets and lies. The people need to stand for the truth, starting with 9/11, the wars, and the New World Order. One thing leads to another, just like one lie leads to another. One false flag terror attack leads to another. One false flag war leads to another, and I believe they all lead to our deaths. believe we will die if we continue to live the 9/11 lie. And all you have to do is look at the world that's going on around you to know that. We got nuclear world war against a great enemy from the north as we stand by the side of Israel until the day we die. They created, and now we're living it out. And that story comes right out of the book of Revelation. That is the new world order that's been promised, that dope even talks about, and our dope, the VP, that keeps talking about it, and our dope, the Skulls and Bones Secret Society Secretary of State. All the dopes are talking about the New World Order. And again, you take that New World Order in the war scenario going on right now, and you're living out the book of Revelation, people. And 9/11 has something to do with the Revelations 9 through 11. Because that's what it gets into. I not only believe 9/11 was an inside job, I believe it was made into a royal, Nazi, Masonic, satanic ritual. And it goes with those premeditated oil wars in the name of God that followed. The ultimate insult to my God. My God says, "Thou shalt not kill." What does your God say? We need to stand for the truth now. The truth is the Word of God. The truth and the people seeking and speaking it are the enemy of this nation being ruled under secrets and lies. The truth has been turned into a conspiracy theory. The truth's out there, it's called conspiracy theory. And believe me, most of these conspiracy theories sure make a lot more sense than the official stories coming from your government. Your lying government. And you need to stand up right now for the truth. The truth is the Word of God. Based on that theory, God's going to become the next enemy, and His Word's going to be the next conspiracy theory. And it's called the Luciferian conspiracy based on Marxist Hegelian logic. Everything we are told is the opposite of our royal rulers and so-called leaders' intentions. And that's why nothing makes sense. When they say freedom, they mean slavery. When they say peace, they mean war. When they say life, they mean death. And I believe it's our deaths next. Because again, anyone willing and able to pull off 9/11 is willing and able to pull off anything and everything, including the end, at least for us. And you have now Dick Cheney saying we're going to have a terrorist attack far deadlier than 9/11. And I believe that's a terrorist threat from the domestic terrorists that's most responsible for the execution of 9/11. That's telling you that. And the only thing bigger than 9/11 is a nuclear bomb. And there's a lot of indication that's what it is. Even Dope said that. Dope said that a nuclear bomb in Manhattan is a bigger threat than Russia, the great enemy from the north that we're ready to go to nuclear war with, and that enemy that can wipe us off the face of the map many times, that everyone wants to keep joking about. Because hey, our story is a bunch of secrets and lies, and we're going to die for living the 9/11 lie. So I'm going to end it now with going back to Dope, because again, if anyone believes all the problems this nation faces arrived with Dope, they don't even know what the royal Nazi Messianic satanic ritual is. The problem is the Goliath problem. Hopefully it's the Goliath and David story in this one. And we need to stand up for the truth now. Starting with, who is Dope? I've seen plenty of things that say he's a product of the Skulls and Bones Secret Society member, Bush 41 Secret CIA. Osama bin Laden was that. So that's why when our government says 9/11 was done by Al-Qaeda, well, guess what, people? That means they did it. Our government created and built Al-Qaeda. Osama bin Laden was a Skulls and Bones Bush 41 secret CIA trained operative. The The Bushes and the Bin Ladens are business partners. The Carlyle Group. You got Cheney and his Halliburton. Who's benefited since 9/11? To solve a crime, follow the money. So we need to give dope one chance, and one chance only, to tell the truth. Hey, if it was me, I'd want to take them down. It goes with those royal kids over in England too, across the pond. If someone killed my mom, I'd stand up for the truth. I don't care who they are. Because it gets in it, we're going to die if we continue to live the 9/11 lie. Someone better stand up now. I believe the message of the Spirit of truth, John 16:13, is the truth of the end. The truth will set us free, John 8:32. Free at last, free at last. The words of MLK, his dream of a black man in the White House is our nightmare. Free and independent, the last words of JFK. JFK's secret society speech. I believe everything that JFK warned us about in his secret society speech over 50 years ago is ruling our nation today. I believe the same can be said of a separation of church and state speech. Those royal rulers holding holy books are the kings that cover up. And I believe they're part of the Luciferian conspiracy, and that's how sick and twisted this all gets. And it goes with, I believe we're living out a royal plot to deliver on the promise of a new world order by Skulls and Bones, Bush 41. And all you have to do is turn over a $1 bill and see the new world order. And it's nothing new. It's been around since basically day one. I imagine it's been around since the invention of the root of all evil. So that's what this is all really about. That's what those wars are about. It's about what everything is about. Control and money. And we need to stand up now. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together right now over me. We need to stand for the truth. So again, I'm down at Venice Beach. Basically one of the last signs of the hippies. And again, I believe the hippie spirit is still alive. Classic rock's still the most popular music. And the hippie spirit's still alive. We just need to find it. And the hippies on down need to rise again just like Jesus. The hippies were called Jesus freaks, like it was bad to love Jesus, by the ruling royal Nazi, Messianic, elite, war pig, banker, hypocrites. You name it. They're ruling your country. And it goes with the war on Christmas today, symbolized by Xmas. I believe the royal plot has us living out the end of the Christian calendar based on the beginning. And we need to stand up for the truth now, starting with dope. So, again, my name's John, Jon. My last name's Drucks, Drucks. You need to look at my entire Facebook page. It's my book, Change 2014. It follows Change 2013 and Change 2012, because God knows we need change, and we need change now. Again, I believe we will die if we continue to live the 9/11 lie. If we think bigger than 9/11's a nuclear bomb, which is predicted on your money, just like our money predicted 9/11. It's predicted in some movies, and even our so-called President Dope is talking about nuclear bombs in Manhattan. As there's a WGN show called Manhattan, there's a lot of things going on right now, people, and you need to wake up. Know your enemy, take the power back. The words of Rage Against the Machine. They warned us over 50 years ago about everything happening in this nation today. This is a plan. This is a plan, a conspiracy. Drop the theories and let's talk conspiracies. I believe there is a mass conspiracy, and mass cover-up includes the mass media of the destruction of America. We need to stand up for the truth, starting with dope. So I'm going to go back to dope to end this video. Again, we need to find out who Dope is, where he was born, and he needs to tell us everything now. He needs to decide, and this goes for every public servant, past and present, witness or suspect. And just know the suspect part is a million murders, and almost that many cases of our vets being physically and mentally injured. So this is a major deal, people. Actually, I think it's the end of the world, is what I think. I think we're living out the book of Revelation. I think we're going to move from Revelations 9 through 11 to Revelation 13 is what I think we're heading for. That Tell us the truth, dope. Tell us the truth now. I believe the message is spirit of truth. John 16:13 is the truth of the end. The truth will set us free, dope. Set us free. Just like Martin Luther King. Again, I believe our first black president was manufactured. He's a product of the Skulls and Bones Secret Society member, Bush 41 Secret CIA. Dope. Tell us the truth, man. JFK is known as the last president to tell the truth. I'm named after JFK. Tell us the truth. Peace.